Hello everybody and welcome to another AntiChamber video, and I am back all by my lonesome. And if you're wondering about the map, I had a problem with Steam and I had to uninstall Steam and uninstall all my games, which was really annoying. And then I reinstalled all my games and reinstalled everything, and everything has its data, but AntiChamber got deleted. I don't know why of all games AntiChamber got deleted, but I guess it wasn't so bad because I wasn't that far in AntiChamber anyway. But so I lost everything. I had to redo everything. So I got back up pretty much to where I was. You might see some repeated things that I haven't done yet because I'm not up to that point yet. But I am trying to... Most of the stuff that you see should be new stuff. So I went and got these blocks. I saw a new loophole. Me and my lady helped see this. And then we found this place. We went back. You can follow the entire thing on the map all the way until now, and I went and got this. And well then, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I did. But we got here and we get to that and you jump down, it takes all your blocks, and it's lame. So I'm gonna release the blocks and it's gonna shoot me way up. And I think if I would have been better at this and known what I was doing at the time, I would have been able to jump up there. I might go back there later to check it out, see if I can actually get up there, but for the time being, I just kept jumping and I couldn't get there. But we noticed that if you took the blocks on the wall, you could wander around with them and have them. So that was one of the things we used the blocks for. And then for some reason, coming out that way, we're going to wander in the dark a little bit. So you can go on that light path, but then you can also go on the dark path that takes you to blue key, which is where I'm going right now. But I already have the blue key, and I came from a place I've never been before. So then I look over here and I'm like, wait a second, where am I? What is this? And it says, the end may come before we get ready to get there. And I'm like, exit. I'm like, what? Exit? Life isn't about getting to the end. I was like, how the crap did I get here? Why is this different? I don't understand. I'm really confused. And then I go into this green room and I'm like, I don't understand how I got into a new area. This is weird. And it's one of those things where you have to get up close and personal to it, and it'll swap you and teleport you over, and we get more stuff. And at times we need to view the world from someone else's perspective. Winky face, huh? Everybody. This game is like a life lesson. Like literally, if you play it, all it wants to do is teach you life lessons and teach you things that you should do. And there's this random blue circle in the middle. I have no idea what it does. So I'm like jumping on it. I'm like trying to place stuff on it. I'm like, I don't understand what this is doing. I'm so confused. Venturing into the unknown can lead to great rewards. So I don't think the circles do anything. So we're going to go in the blackness. And before once, it took us to the blue room. So it's taking us to the blue room again, except this time, this is the second time going through, we have a different note. Try hard enough and you'll get to where you want to be. Life lessons. Cough, cough. But it's different. But can you tell what's different about it? I tried to see if I could teleport over there by looking through it really hard, but it didn't work. But the main difference is we have another block. You don't start out with 0 blocks. We have 1 extra block. So this is a big deal. So I went ahead and completed everything, and then we end up with 2 blocks instead of 1 this time. So we still can't do that. We don't have 3 blocks to do that. What we can do is get over there. So we're going to put a block in here to open the door, and then we're going to run over with this 1 block that we didn't have before. So we're making progress. We got more blocks this time. And it seems like we're probably going to have to come back here later. But can't get in there either. So we're going to go down here, because before you don't have a block to do this. And if you keep jumping, nothing happens. So you can jump down and grab it as you jump down. So you grab it as you're jumping, and then you place it before it stops. So it's really easy. And then we have another note too. Awesome. It says, the consequences of one choice can cut us off from making others. So I let it go up because I think there might be a secret passage under here. Because there's been that. But then we get to this other thing where we need 2 blocks again. We don't have 2 blocks, so we can't get in here. So I'm kind of in a little predicament. I get stuck. I have to exit out and go to a different place. So I do the exact same thing again. I get all the blocks back from where we started in this video. I take the same path, and then I go over here, and this is where the beginning of the game is. I'm like, what? This is where, if you didn't know, the jump thing changes to walk after you do it once. So, but I get to this place, and I'm just like, what? There's an eye? And then, you remember the up room? Yeah, we're on top of the up room, where we couldn't get to. And then above that, there's a bunch of 5s and stuff, which might be connected to the 5s and the purple blocks that we've had to move around. So, I'm trying to see if it jumps. And then, I didn't know this. It's a really good thing that I had my lady over here, but she watched this thing blink, and I didn't catch it. And I think every single one of these things in the game, if you look at it, it'll close its eye eventually and let you through. So, patience has its own rewards. So, you just need to be really patient. You need to stare at it for a long time, and then you'll be able to get through, and it's no problems. So, now we come to this black room. I don't know if there's like any hollow floors, so I'm a little uneasy trying to get around here. And all the floor's solid. There's a bunch of beams. I don't know what they do. So I decided to take all the blocks. More blocks couldn't hurt, and more blocks is always a good thing. And then I think it's one of these things where you have to block it off. So you have to block off all the beams. We're gonna do that. And you only need to block one side. You don't need to block both sides like I'm doing. So I was like, oh, okay, I don't need to block all the sides. So I go ahead and take the blocks that I can take, because, you know, the more blocks you got, the better. Blocks are everything in this game. You got more blocks, you can do more stuff. So we're going to go ahead and put 2 blocks down. That's going to unlock the gate. And then we're going to get another info note. There's nothing wrong with taking shortcuts. Excellent. So, and I take that, because, you know, more blocks couldn't hurt. I'm dumb. You can just walk through it and it'll open. You don't need to do that. So I'm just like, oh, I'm going to put it down. And then, for some reason, it disappears. I don't know why. That's really weird. I was looking over. I was like, where the hell did my block go? Like, I placed it there. So that was kind of weird. But then we got these 3 things. Then we got the green gun. We made it. We got the green gun. We're moving up the world. We went from blue to green. And I have a theory that I believe that all the guns do different things. They all have different special abilities. So it says hold on these, and oh my gosh, they materialize. They're just gone, like poof. Like, damn, that's cool. And then we got this little laser thing that we didn't get before, which is awesome. So we come into this room. There's a bunch of different ways. I'm just putting blocks everywhere, trying everything out, and it says hold. I'm like, what? So I hold it down, and I was like, holy crap, you can drag it. Oh my gosh, these problems of ours are not problems anymore. This is the greatest thing ever. So I get the door open, and I'm like, oh, it's one of those things that it's going to take my blocks. I don't want to give up my blocks. So I'm like, we got this door. I can't fill in that one. We got this door. I don't have enough blocks for that one either. So I'm like, we got to get to this thing in the middle. So I get all my blocks, do as much as I can. I was like, man, that only went halfway. How am I supposed to get that? And then I tried this one. I was like, man, that's like the second best one. The other one's way too long. So I was like, screw it. I guess we gotta go through. I was like, wait a second. Some tasks require a lot of care and observation, guys. I was like, what? We're going in circles. What is going on here? I was so confused for the longest time. I was like, what the crap? Now we're going in circles. So it's like, it's telling me to observe. And so I tried the thing again, trying to observe, and it went longer. And I'm like, what? It went longer this time. I don't understand what's going on. It's longer than before. I mean, that's a really bad joke that a lot of people can make, but whatever. So I noticed if you went on the sides, I actually don't think I was paying attention, and I just kind of grabbed a bunch of stuff. But I did something special there. You'll see in a sec. But I went and tried it again after that, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so close. What is going on? Sometimes I can do it, sometimes I can't. There's already blocks in there before you do this. So I was like, maybe the blocks like mold onto each other, like give you an extra free block. So I'm like, okay, I got this. So I go through it again, and then this is what I do. I go around the outsides, and I take as many blocks as I can from the outsides. So I get as many blocks before it gets dissolved and it dissipates. And then I do the same thing inwards, just enough to get the blocks. And then I do that from every side, and before you know it, just look at this gun reel. Just look at this. We have so many more blocks than before. This is great. I mean, we might be able to figure this out now. So we're going to go ahead and try this thing one more time. And I think using that strategy and being observant like it told us to do. I was looking in all the wrong directions because I'm dumb. But get all those blocks and it says new skills enable further progress. So this is a way that you didn't have to think before. But now I got the green gun and there's a whole bunch of different ways that you can think now. So go ahead and take all those blocks, and now I'm going to go and fill up this side, the side that's takes the second least amount of blocks. So we're going to do this one first, and then we get to this yellow wall, and I'm like clicking on it and trying to take stuff from it, and I tried walking through it, and you might be able to walk through it, I don't know, but I couldn't do it, so I just used this, took a ton of yellow blocks that just in turn turned into green blocks, and then I went over to this side that's incredibly long. You can see how long that is because it goes on the ceiling, goes on everything. And I'm going to get Phil in this one, and it's going to unlock the door, and we're going to see what happens. And so we get in here, we get a new message, we get a new note about life. Mastering a skill requires practice, and I'm like, what? I'm at the exit again? And it's like halfway through is halfway finished. So I hope you guys liked it. Remember to give it a like and comment. With as little comments as I get, I like them, they make me feel special, but stay tuned for more AntiChamber guys. Thanks for watching.